Welcome and listening to a radio station where
it's controlled chaos, stomping the IE and the world on 1050 AM KCAA, NBC News Talk Radio.
Yeah. It's the enemy of the state, a.k.a. controlled chaos. KCAA, 1050 AM, 106.5, 102.3 FM in the Inland Empire. Good morning, everybody. Gary Garver, how are you this morning? Hopefully your morning starts off in a good, positive way. I have a lot of stories to talk about, but first off, I want to pass along some news, some breaking news, if you haven't heard. Aretha Franklin has passed on at the age of 76. She died of pancreatic cancer at her home this morning in Detroit, surrounded by friends and family. So the Queen of Soul, Aretha Franklin, has passed on. I just talked about it yesterday. I played a song of hers, hoping that she would get better. But I guess pancreatic cancer is a bitch, man. I mean, you get that. That is almost like a death sentence. And it's weird with cancer, isn't it? Like some cancers are curable. Some cancers, like mastectomies, you can almost, if you get your breast removed, you can almost get rid of the cancer, things like that. Other cancers are just like monsters, man. They take over your body. I've had lots of friends of mine that have passed on, family members that have passed on from cancer. It's a weird thing. And it just comes up, huh? I mean, it just hits your body. Is it in your body the whole time that you're alive, cancer, these cells, or does it just come on? And what is it, man? It's just so weird with all these diseases and bacterias and craziness. But anyways, I'm going to play a little song. I know everybody's going to be playing Respect and things like that. Things like that. I'm going to play this song from Aretha Franklin right now. I dig this song very much. This is one of my favorite songs, actually, from Aretha Franklin, the Queen of Soul, in heaven.
For you. The moment I wake up, before I put on my makeup, I say a little prayer for you. And while I'm combing my hair now, and wondering what dress to wear now, I say a little prayer for you. Heartbreak for me. Nobody but me. Forever and ever. You stay in my heart and I will love you forever and ever. We never will part. Oh, how I love you together. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only mean heartbreak for me. My darling, believe me. For me there is no one but you. Please love me too. I'm in love with you. Answer my prayer. Answer my prayer, babe. Answer my prayer. Say you love me too. Answer my prayer. Answer my prayer, babe. Answer my prayer. That's how it must be to live without you. Would only be heartbreak for me. Nobody but me. My darling, believe me. Believe me. For me, there is no one but you. Please love me true. This is my prayer. Answer my prayer now, baby. Answer my prayer. This is my prayer. Answer my prayer. Answer it right now, baby. Answer my prayer. Love me true. Answer my prayer. This is my prayer, baby. Answer my prayer.
Aretha Franklin passed on this morning, at the age of 76. When I saw this video, because I was going to pull something from Aretha Franklin, it's a great video on YouTube. It sort of gave me the chills because it's just sort of a mirage of pictures of her, from her being young to, nowadays. And it was really cool. So if you want to check out a really cool video and that song, Say a Little Prayer for You, Aretha Franklin, YouTube, check it out. It's pretty cool. It actually did give me chills when I pulled it this morning. So, life is so crazy. And, a couple days ago I was playing golf, and these guys, were in their probably, I'd say, mid-70s and things like that. And they were so unhappy and pissed off. And I'm just like, I just felt like saying, and they're like screaming, if they missed a shot, they would go F and blah, and all this. And I'm just like, man, I mean, I just felt like saying, you guys know how blessed you are to be out here being able to hit a golf ball at your age. Why are you so angry? They're so upset. It was funny, but I felt like saying something, but I didn't, because I was just laughing at them. But life is so crazy that you just gotta laugh it off at times and just be thankful that you're healthy, no matter what age you are. Some people, well, I'm 80 and I'm feeling good and this, and I'm blessed, and but if you're 50 or 40 or 30. And you're healthy, you're blessed. Trust me. I've lost so many friends in the last 10 years. Even this year, I've lost 3 friends. And I've talked about them on the air. Lord Blue, a friend of mine, and Stephanie Gentry, in their 30s, gone. I mean, just out of the blue. So just be thankful that you're on planet Earth and you're healthy and happy, and enjoy it, man. Just enjoy it while we're here, because nothing is given to us at all, especially our health. And that's the most important thing in life. If you're healthy, that's like having a Maserati, man. You know what I mean? Even if you have no dough, you know what I mean? And you're broke, if you have your health, believe me, that's priceless. That's what's priceless. Anyways, I was watching finally the Dodgers won a game last night. Kenley Jansen, their relief pitcher, has an irregular heartbeat and has been out the last week. And the Dodgers had lost 4 games in a row in the 9th inning because they're Kenley Jansen is one of the best relief pitchers in baseball. Believe me, he's coming back. I was watching the Dodger Network or whatever they call it, Sports Access, because I'm a huge Dodger fan, and he was out there throwing pitches, just out there at Dodger Stadium throwing some pitches to a batter. So he'll be back hopefully in the next week or two, because we need him desperately if we're going to be in the playoffs. But the Dodgers finally won a game last night in 12 innings, which was really cool. Because I got to go to bed. Listen, if I'm coming up, getting up in the morning, I can't stay up till 1, 2 o'clock in the morning and then come here and do a show. So, it was over around midnight. I was like, damn, come on, somebody score a run. But the reason I'm bringing it up to the Dodgers is that, Elon Musk, the dude from SpaceX, he wants to build all these underground tunnels in California, or Southern California, actually, Los Angeles area. And I'm just like, man, would I really go in an underground tunnel? I mean, I know we have some subways here and things like that, but I don't want to be in anything underground in Los Angeles. I mean, I guess people don't understand we have earthquakes here. There hasn't been one, really a big one, since the 94 earthquake in Northridge that basically tore apart L.A. I'll never forget that one. I've been through them all. I went to the 71 Sylmar earthquake. I mean, I grew up here, so I've been through many. The Whittier quake in '88. I can name the earthquakes. I don't want to be underground at all in Los Angeles. But anyways, he's planning to build a tunnel to Dodger Stadium. Elon Musk is sort of a nutcase, but people are saying, okay, we'll do it. The Boring Company, one of Elon Musk's businesses, who also acts as chairman and CEO of Tesla, he owns Tesla, announced plans to build a 3.6-mile tunnel that would go from East Hollywood to Dodger Stadium. Now, they're saying the traffic's terrible. When I go to a Dodger game, I'm telling you straight out, traffic isn't that bad. I live in Woodland Hills. I like getting to the game early, so I leave about 5:15, 5:30 for a 7 o'clock game, and I get there by 6:30. I get in my seats, I grab my Dodger dog and my margarita, and everything's good. So they're saying there's a huge traffic problem at Dodger Stadium. If you leave a little early and get to the game like a half hour early, because I like to get in things early. I know a lot of, LA sports fans have a reputation of getting to the game late and then leaving early. I'm one of the people that do leave a little early, because if I'm taking my younger brother, Scotty, who's very sick, it's hard for him to move around, and it's very tough to take him anywhere, whether it's a concert, Dodger Stadium, but I do take him out because I want to make his life as normal as possible. But I do leave, like, if the Dodgers are ahead 5-1 or 2-1, 3-1. Actually, if it's a close game, I'll stick around. If it's a tied game or 2-1 or whatever, I'll stick around. But if it's a semi-blowout, I'll split around the 8th inning. But we're fair weather fans, supposedly. You're supposed to stay to the end of the game. Whether it's 30-0, you stay. I'm like, no, I'm not going to stay. The Dodgers are getting blown out, or one of my teams, when it was the Raiders or the Rams or whatever, the Lakers. I split early, and I'm sorry, but I do come early. I do get there early. So if you get there a little early, why do you need to take a tunnel? And it's going to cost you you got to drive all the way down to East Hollywood and then jump on this thing? I mean, it sounds like a pain in the ass. Just go to the game early. But this guy wants to build tunnels everywhere through Los Angeles. I don't understand it. I'm sorry. Don't want to be trapped underground when the big one hits. Sorry, humans. All right, it is Controlled Chaos. We've got plenty of stories to talk about. Trump is, of course, hates the media. Now 350 newspapers across the country are coming out in support of the free press. Yes.
Wake up, laddie. It's a free press.
All right, I'm Gary Garver, back after this.
Controlled Chaos.
Only works if all the little cogs mesh.
1050 AM KCAA.
This is Gary Garver, and I've written a book called Radio Blows. It's all about my career in the radio business, my time with the Howard Stern Show, and celebrity interviews, my top 10 cool celebrities and my top 10 uncool celebrities. Here's a sample of a couple cool ones and a couple uncool ones.
Make a citizen's arrest on me?
Yeah, I'm gonna take this stuff here.
Yeah?
All right, I'm holding you. Get the marshal.
Get the marshal?
We'll see who's wrong. We'll see who's wrong.
Get the marshal right now?
We'll see who's wrong.
Are you one of the scary morning people who are going to ask horrible things? You got that look. Are you?
Do I have that look?
You do. You got the look like, watch me do something I would have in second grade.
If you're forced into gay sex, who would you choose?
I don't get forced into anything.
Thanks a lot, Jack.
If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
Okay, Radio Blows, available now on Amazon, Amazon.com, and Kindle. Radio Blows. If you want to get in the radio business or find out the inner workings of radio, it's a must-read book.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure.
This is Gary Garver from KLSX in Los Angeles, our Los Angeles correspondent with former President Jimmy Carter.
President Carter, it's an honor to meet you. Can I ask you a couple questions for CBS Radio?
Okay.
If you had to do it all over again, would you have bombed the hell out of the Ayatollah?
No, I wouldn't have bombed the Ayatollah because I could have destroyed Tehran. I could have watched
Tehran. First of all, this is our nice question to get the things going, you know. This is good. He seems to like this question. Tehran?
Yeah, he's the only one who knows how to pronounce it.
Yeah.
Got every oil refinery they had in the country, but in the process, all of the American hostages would have been killed. And what I prayed for was that every hostage would come back safe and free, and everyone came back safe and free.
They sure did. If you were on a desert island and you had a choice of making love to Pamela Lee or Janet Reno, who would you choose?
That's a question I don't want to answer because my wife might be listening to the show.
Thank you, Mr. President.
From the four corners of the world, dumbing down his IQ so you can understand him. It's Gary Garver.
All right, it is Controlled Chaos on KCAA. I'm Gary Garver, one of the enemies of the state. So funny, man, with this attack, Trump, and the media, and all the attacks he does. Is just, you know. Sick of it, aren't you? I know I am. 350 newspapers today are writing editorials supporting their First Amendment freedom and sort of attacking Trump a little bit, I guess, in a backwards way. And then, of course, Trump's going to come out and say, well, see, they're all colluding. You know what I mean? the word collusion. How many times have we heard? Did we ever hear the word collusion? I mean, maybe in a trial or something like that. But the word collusion is part of our vocabulary nowadays. It's just insanity. So anyways, go read an editorial and shut the I almost said the F word. Shut the F up. It's just ridiculous. Hey, another thing that's ridiculous. I mean, speaking of ridiculous, we have this opioid crisis, right? Especially in the East and in the Midwest. I mean, it's crazy back there. Don't see it so much here in California. I don't know why we don't have an opioid crisis here. Maybe because we smoke a lot of weed. We have dispensaries and stuff like that. But this is insane, man. I mean, the FDA just came out and has raised alarm about one way people might access opioids to misuse and abuse is through their pets. Check this out. I mean, this is nuts, man. So I guess pet owners, according to the Food and Drug Administration, pet owners are making their animals sick or hurt so they can take them to the veterinarian, and the veterinarian can prescribe opiates for their pets, and then the owners of the pets use the opiates for their own use. I mean, how twisted is this, man? It's crazy. In fact, 13% of veterinarians know of a pet owner who made an animal ill, injured, or appears sick to obtain opioids, the survey says. Unbelievable, man. This is how crazy our society is that people are actually using their pets, making their pets sick, making their pets sick to get opiates. It's just insanity, man. I mean, really, is that how hard up we are now? How crazy our world has become? I mean, would you make your pet sick? I can't imagine making my cat Caesar. I love that cat, even though he wakes me up. This friggin' cat, man. I mean, I love him to death. You know, he's a part of the family now. He was abused as a young cat. And my ex-girlfriend brought him over for my brother, basically. And now he's become one of my best friends. If you don't remember this story, this is a great story about my cat, Caesar. And then I'll get into this. Like, first of all, I would never – I mean, I love the cat. The cat lives like a king. You know what I mean? I treat him – I feed him. And of course I feed him, but I mean, I got tree houses for him. And, he guys like – he eats filet mignon of cat food, So but when I got him, I think it was about 3.5 years ago. No, let's see how long ago. When I stopped dating her. Yeah, it was about 3 years ago. So I got him about 3 years ago. And, he was sort of scared, and he would go underneath the covers. And he was a scaredy cat, okay? He had been abused. He didn't know who Scott and I were. So he'd hide all the time, But I live on the third floor. I have a balcony on my third floor in Woodland Hills, right across the street from the park at Warner View, and right across the street from Warner Center Park. So anyways, I was watching the football. We'd had him for a couple months. Scott and I had Caesar for a couple months. And I let him out, onto the patio and stuff, and he would jump up onto the wood railing there on the balcony, right? So I mean, he'd just walk up and then climb back down. Well, lo and behold, one day, it was a Sunday, I was watching football, of course. I'm betting, I'm gambling, I'm not paying attention to the cat at all, and it gets to be like around 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I'm saying, where's the cat? Where's Caesar? I have no idea where he's at. Well, I looked for him all day and all night, man. And like I said, we had just had him for like a couple months, Scotty and I. And we're like, oh, my God, where's the cat? I said, the cat must be hiding. I don't know where the cat is. I looked everywhere. I tore apart my apartment looking for the cat. And I'm like, geez, oh, my God, don't tell me. I'm just like, I don't know what happened to the cat. So the Monday morning, before I came to work, I got up about 6 in the morning, and before I drove off, I says, I'm going to see if the cat's down, if the cat fell off the balcony, and is dead. I figured it's 3 stories, he's probably gone. Lo and behold, I didn't even stop my engine in my car. So I pull over into like a red zone, right where the street is on Owens Mouth, and I get out of my car, leave it running, and I go right underneath where my balcony is, and lo and behold, Caesar's in a bush, alive, and I'm like, oh my God! And I was like, Caesar, and I try to grab him, and he goes. He starts growling at me and he claws the hell out of me. He starts scratching me, and then he takes off running down the street, right? Running down Owens Mouth. And you got to remember, there's apartment buildings all along Owens Mouth, right there across the street from Warner Center Park. So I'm hauling ass after him, like, Caesar, and this is like 6 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, Caesar, and I'm running, and he's running. And finally, I just go, Caesar, and he could have gone, if he would have made a left-hand turn into one of those buildings and stuff like that, game over. I never would have found him. He would have been gone. He would have disappeared. He would have been gone, and Scott would have been heartbroken. I would have been bummed out, all this. So all of a sudden, he literally was like a block. I'm not joking. I ran like a block, and I'm calling him, and he's hauling ass, and I'm hauling ass, and all of a sudden I go, Caesar, stop. And then all of a sudden, he's just stopped. He just stops and sits down right on the sidewalk. And, and then I finally grabbed him, and I got him, and I was able to grab him, and he let me grab him, and I took him back in. I'm like, Caesar, what the hell are you doing? So my cat, Caesar, I love him to death, fell from a 3-story building and lived. Like, cats with 9 lives, he's one of his 9, man. He has 8. He has at least 8 left, I think. But, I would never poison my cat or hurt my cat or make my cat ill over opiates. It's just insane what people do to their pets to find opiates. But, you know how pets are, dogs or cats or whatever. I like dogs and cats. I love all animals. I love all animals. I have squirrels out there. I feed her, and believe me, people can testify to this. Whoever, one of my friends, and my friends come out there. I have squirrels on, and I feed them a piece of bread, and I have a family of squirrels that come, up on the balcony and eat the bread. And my mom's a bird lover. My mom has like 7. I'm not joking about this. My mom, she lives in Cathedral City, a senior apartment building. It's nice. It's nice. It's a regular 1-bedroom apartment and stuff like that. But on her balcony, these pigeons for the last 2 years have laid eggs. Okay, 2 at a time. My mom has had 7 pigeons born in the last 2 years on her balcony. I'm not joking. In fact, I think there's 2 on there right now, which is crazy. So my mom's we're animal people. We love animals. I don't know what it is, but when I saw that people are actually poisoning their pets or injuring their pets to get opiates, I think that's so. They should go to jail, right? Isn't that abuse? I mean, other people get thrown in jail for abusing their pets or animals or shooting animals and stuff like that. I think pet owners, if the veterinarian knows for a fact that these cats are getting, or I shouldn't say cats, these people, the cats are better than people. These people are using their pets to get opiates. They should report them and throw them in jail for a year or 2. You know what I mean? Seriously, that is so horrible. That's just such a terrible mark on our society to do. I don't get it. I don't understand that at all. Speaking of pets, I don't think this is a pet, but this is crazy, man. Remember I always talk about, and I'm sure maybe you wonder about it too. Here we are on land and all that, but what's underneath the sea? What's going on underneath there? Are there just some sort of weird, like, animals and crazy things going on? We have no clue what's going on in the ocean, underwater. We have no idea, right? It's just a totally different vibe, energy. It's all we don't even know. There might be some human life down there. We don't know that. Maybe Atlantis is down there like, hey man, we don't want to go up here. Screw that. They're hiding out down there. The Atlanteans, they're still there. But this is crazy. Mysterious giant hairy sea monster, yes, hairy sea monster leaves locals baffled as it washes up on a beach on the Pacific coast of Russia. Now, you got to take a look at this. This is sort of a weird thing, man. I mean, it's this huge thing. Check this out. I'll read the story, and then you Google it. It's looking for the hairy sea monster in Russia. I'm not talking about Vladimir Putin, okay? Oh, what happened here? Don't tell me this effing computer just crapped out on me. Oh my God, I swear to God. Can I just what is going on here now? My computer just went haywire, completely haywire. All right, I'm going to take a break. I don't know what's going on here. I swear to God. Can I just leave? You guys really want me to do a radio show anymore? It completely just reconfigured my computer here. I don't know. Maybe I just got hacked by the Russians. You know what I mean? Because it's cut my computer out completely. It won't allow me to do anything. Wow, man. I might have to restart the computer if I can. I don't even know. Then I'll be cut off from KCAA. That is fantastic. So all my stories, all my news stories. Oh, I swear to God. I'm telling you, the Russians just hacked me. I'm not joking. I'm telling you, I'll be back after this.
NBC Talk Radio, 1050 AM, KCAA.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
I'm Phil Grandy at philsgang.com. Most people have been watching the stock market go up, up, and up. There's one problem. When you get out, most people don't get out in time. Well, I've solved that. With my video stock program, I pick the stock, put it on the video, tell you when to get in and when to get out. Join my video program.
Find out more at philsgang.com or call 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Been very happy with the results on 2018. I'm up over about 15% for the year.
Phil has definitely kept me informed on a day-to-day basis on the ups and downs in the market.
I've been extremely happy with everything that they've done and afforded me by becoming a Phil's Gang member.
I would highly recommend joining Phil's Gang.
For more information, go to philsgang.com or give us a call at 877-600-GANG. That's 877-600-4264.
Are you having trouble sleeping? Are you always tired and worn out? Is it affecting your work and personal life? Well, South Pacific Sleep Lab can help you out. South Pacific Sleep Lab provides a personal study of your sleep patterns. With their trained specialists, they will diagnose your sleep habits and will give you a prognosis for getting a great relaxing night of sleep. South Pacific Sleep Lab has locations throughout Southern California, including Fontana, and will provide transportation to any of their locations at no cost to you. To find out more, give them a call at 844-SAD-5050. That's 844-SAD-5050. South Pacific Sleep Lab. Start resting easy and sleeping sound today.
I'm Jim O'Hare. I'm here to help raise awareness for CADASIL, a genetic disorder that affects 1 in 25,000 people. CADASIL can cause strokes in young adults, leading to memory loss and dementia. Patients may experience migraines with aura and mood disorders as early as 20 years old. Presently, CADASIL is being underdiagnosed and often misdiagnosed as MS or some other neurological disorder. So please visit curecadasil.org and learn more about this devastating disease and learn what you can do to help find a cure. I'm Jim O'Hare.
Here's Gary Garver, once again with Joe Pesci. He runs into Joe Pesci at all these golfing events.
This is a Bob Hope Golf Classic.
Yeah, Bob Hope Golf Classic. This is first he ran into Joe Pesci.
How it's still bothering me like if he's making all this money now.
He loves you.
He's making all this money, man. He don't need to ask anybody anything anymore or do anything.
Oh, yeah.
Here's some of the dumb questions you got. Come on.
How do you think Bob Hope would have felt about...
Wait, let me ask you one question. I want to see one thing. Do you have special questions for certain people?
No, these are all generic ones.
Oh, look at you. This is look at this, like a pecking order, even with Howard asking questions to people.
Just tell me that.
You don't even have my name on there. I shouldn't ask anything.
I don't think they knew you were here.
Look at Tom Dreesen. Who are you? What do you do? Guys are bad.
Hey, do you have a favorite porno star?
You know, I was just telling somebody the other day that I don't. I shouldn't even say this, but most of the. I think when I was young. I used to, porn stuff used to turn me on. But you get older, it's like it turns me off. So I don't have any favorites, and I think that the girls that do it turn me off because I think that any woman that tries to tease me or turn me on is such a big turn off to me.
Do you believe any of that?
I don't know. Why would he lie?
I don't know. He doesn't like porn. I'm an older guy. I didn't come to the conclusion.
You're not as old as him.
Well, maybe. I don't know.
I think that it should be something that it just hits you, when you see a girl, you meet a girl, there's something about her that just either turns you on or doesn't turn you on, and they don't have to they do that nonsense. It's like bad. It just turns me off. So I don't have any favorites with those.
Why can't Jennifer Aniston hold on to a man?
That's not true. That's nonsense. That's a dumb question. You got to take that one out of it. I'm sure she can hold on to a lot of them. Don't worry about her.
She can hold on to me.
Yeah, she can hold on to me too. She's a cute kid. She's nice.
Yeah. How heavy was the fattest chick you ever slept with?
Oh, that has to go back a long time ago. God, it's too long ago to remember. But I think probably when I was about 17, which is a long time ago, at a bachelor party or something, I wound up with probably about a 250-pounder. Well, she was just giving and I wound up with her too, It was like, but I didn't, at that age, you stick it in a doorknob so you don't care, in a keyhole, I mean.
And would you ever golf with OJ?
I have, years ago. Before, I played a couple of rounds with him before that whole incident.